massive blockbuster trade has just gone down. Patrick Kane is now the newest member of the New York Rangers, joining Vladdy Tarasenko and Tyler Mott over the past couple days of trade acquisitions. The official trade is the Rangers are acquiring Patrick Kane for a 2023 conditional second round pick. So not even a first round pick guaranteed, and a fourth round pick. Per sources, the conditions of the second round pick turns into a first round pick if the Rangers make it to the conference finals, which, I mean, there's a good chance they are stacking up to be one of the best teams in the NHL, especially with their goaltender Shesterkin being one of the best. However, that first round pick would be either in 2024 or 2025, so it will not be the upcoming Connor Bedard draft pick potentially. But wow, what a trade. The Rangers, they're just going hard. They're doing it all this year. I don't know how everything is staying in salary. There's also a third team in this trade. Arizona kind of just retaining a couple salary and a couple picks, but no official trade kind of anything on TSN or anything along those lines. But the trade is done. Patrick Kane is going to the Rangers, and let's just take a look at Patrick Kane. Let's have some beauty. He's in the 100 greatest players of all time. 34 years old, one of the best American NHL players to ever exist. This year on a team that is basically last place in standings, 45 points in 54 games, and he's really starting to come along in those last couple of games. Look at him, the last 4 games, 6 points, 7 points, 10 points in his last 4 games before getting traded. So he's catching fire here. He knew he wanted to get traded, but 45 points in 54 games. Not his best season, but still playing on a really bad team. In his career, 1,225 points in 1,161 games. So over a point per game, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. Looking at his seasons here, 72 points, 70, 88, 73, 66, 55. I mean, ever since really this year, over a point per game every single year, except for 2017, 2018. But I mean, you know what you're getting from Patrick Kane. He is a dynamic offensive talent. Looking down at his awards, Art Ross Trophy, he's won in 2015-2016, the Ted Lindsay in 2015-2016, the Hart Trophy in 2015-2016, Conn Smythe, we got the Calder Trophy, we got 3 Stanley Cups. I mean, Patrick Kane is a great addition to any NHL team, and the Rangers may have just struck gold, especially with not giving up too much there, and a lot of salary retained. But looking at the trade tractor, just going to bring this up, nothing really to do with this video, but the Leafs are going hard, got rid of Luke Schenn. They also just traded Rasmus Sandin to Washington, traded away Pierre Engvall to make some cap space. There's the Rasmus Sandin trade. I think this is a great trade for the Washington Capitals. Rasmus Sandin I really like. But look at all these trades. Jesse Puljujarvi traded earlier today, and then we have the pick to get Jake McCabe and Sam Lafferty, giving up a first, but then have 2 fifths back. This has been a crazy trade deadline so far. And then Timo Meier, just crazy. But what we're going to do, let's put Patrick Kane in NHL 23. Let's do a 1, maybe 2 year simulation and see if Patrick Kane and the New York Rangers can win the Stanley Cup. But what a move. Who do you think won the trade? Is it going to be Chicago? Is it going to be the Rangers? I think this one's pretty unanimously the New York Rangers, but we definitely got to recap this trade too, because look at that. Wow, NHL trade deadline's here. Let's go. Hopping into NHL 23, look at this roster. We got Artemi, the Breadman Panarin, 93 overall, superstar X Factor. And he's having a great year for the Rangers as well. His stats are unbelievable. And then in the middle, Mika Zibanejad. And then on the right side, an 89 overall. We won't skip over that. And the 29 years old, still very young, on an okay contract. What's Panarin's contract? I think it's 11.5? 11.64, so pretty expensive. Patty Kane is at half retains. But 91 overall for Patty Kane. Only 33 years old, so he's got a couple more years in him. Just like he's not done yet. Second line, Chris Kreider, 86 overall, also a superstar. We got Vinny Trocheck, where is this probably the section they could make their team a little bit better. Not saying Trocheck's bad by any stretch of the imagination, but can you imagine another 86 overall at center here? That would be it wouldn't be fair. And then on the right side, another player they acquired at probably, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago now, Vladdy Tarasenko, one of the most elite Russian snipers in the NHL, outside of Alexander Ovechkin, of course. And he's been playing pretty well with the New York Rangers as well. So adding two just amazing right wingers to this team. Third line, let's not forget about Laffy Taffy, 82 overall, still listed as a medium elite player. So he's going to grow as the year goes on. On the center, we got Philip Heidel, I believe is how it's pronounced. Heidel. I'm sorry, Rangers fans, if I mispronounce that. 82 overall, and then Capo Caco at 81 overall to complete that kid line, I believe they call it. Fourth line, we got Jimmy Vesey, Barclay Goodrow, and then Tyler Mott from the Ottawa Senators there. Defensively, Keandre Miller, who actually just got suspended in real life, but we're going to bring him down just for a little bit of morale help. We'll keep it like that. So yeah, Jacob Trouba, top pairing defenseman with Adam Fox, who is one of the best offensive defensemen in the entire NHL on a $9.5 million deal. So he got paid last offseason. Then we got Ryan Lindgren and Keandre Miller, and then Hayek, I believe it's pronounced, and Braden Schneider. And just when you thought the team, they're good. They have a good core. They got good defensemen. But they have one of the best goaltenders in the NHL, Igor Shesterkin, 92 overall on the best contract in hockey, $5.66 million. Let's see what we got here. You know what? We got to slow sim game number one. I'm predicting 60 wins. It's NHL simulation's a little bit weird. I'm predicting 56 wins. 56 is fair. And game number one, they take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. First period, 0-0. Second period, Laffy Taffy with a power play goal. And then Heedle scores, so that kid line really going. Hayden Fleury gets a goal. And we have Halak playing in nets here. Interesting. You don't need Shesterkin against one of the best teams in the league. And there it is. Victor Hedman evens up the game at 2-2. Huge penalty kill. Unable to kill it. Another penalty. Sergachev gets one for the Lightning, and we are down 3-2. But Chris Kreider gets us right back in the game, 3-3. And are we gonna see overtime in game number one? We are. Who's playing hero? Is it gonna be Patty Kane? Come on. Shootout, and we lose. Nikita Kucherov, the only one to score. But looking at the New York Rangers stats, let's see, where is the great Patrick Kane? -1, didn't really do much. 0 shots on goal, 2 hits. So we're going to need a little bit more out of you, Patty Kane. Took one face-off, lost it. But I'm going to simulate. Let's do a couple months, and I'll meet you guys at the midseason. 43 games into the regular season, the New York Rangers hold a record of 24, 14, and 5, so respectable. But look at this here. In the Metro Division, we are only 3 points in a playoff position. So the Metro Division, very strong this year. But let's go take a look at our point leader, which is Mika Zibanejad. Patrick Kane right behind him with 54 points in 43 games, 138 shots, 22 goals, 32 helpers, 14 power play points. So, I mean, he's doing what he does out there. Only 13 takeaways, so I'd like to see a little bit more. Look at Zibby. 75 takeaways, only 21 giveaways, which is pretty insane. And then third, of course, Artemi Panarin with 53 points. Adam Fox, 52 points, but is a -3. I'd like to see that go up a little bit. Kreider, 39 points. Tarasenko, 35. Kako, 23. So Trocheck isn't playing that great on that second line. Maybe it's worth kind of switching that up and having Capo Kako play that second line. I guess we need the center. It would be Heidel, which is 20 points. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. 15 minutes time on ice to Trocheck, who is getting 18 minutes. I'll just keep it. This is probably how they're going to roll with it anyways. Let's go take a look here at the stats, though. You got the New York Rangers. Where are you? There you are. So 61%, 3.5 goals for per game. So good for second in our division, 2.95 against. Good for second in our division. What's the power play percentage? 23%. Good for second in our division. Penalty kill, second in our division too, probably. Penalty kill, third in our division. Oh, wow. On home ice, not very good. 9, 10, and 3, but on the road, 15, 4, and 2. Pretty incredible there. But not too bad here. Let's get to the end of the year where hopefully we do make the Stanley Cup playoffs, or else that would just be a terrible trade for for the New York Rangers. Do we play Chicago at all? Let's go look. Chicago. Don't think we don't play Chicago for the rest of the year. Okay, I will see you for the last game of the regular season. All right, last game of the regular season. Looks like we are going to make the playoffs, first in our division now. But if we win this game, we get to hold first seed no matter what. Toronto Maple Leafs do not make the Stanley Cup playoffs, which is very interesting. Let's slow sim this last game and see if we can get to 50 wins on the regular season. Laffy Taffy once again opens the scoring for us. Second period, we got Mika Zibanejad, the goals from Nick Robinson and Austin Matthews. And finally, third period, let's get a little bit of slow simulation in here. Jake Muzzin gets one past Shesterkin to make it 3-2 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do we have a hero in us? Patty Kane, Austin Matthews gets another one. Kerfoot gets another one. Oh man, 6-2, 4 goals in the third period. Not what I like to see, Shesterkin, but we'll be okay. We're going to make the Stanley Cup playoffs, and that's all that really matters here. So let's see. Who do we have in round one? It is going to be the Columbus Blue Jackets, Patty Kane, and who is it? Goudreau? Yeah, Goudreau's on that squad now. But let's see who led the league and team. Oh, so Panarin comes up, 49 points. Let's see where we finished in the entire league. Good for second place, 1 point behind the Boston Bruins. So if we did win that game, we would have been President's Trophy winners, but we end up losing. That's okay. Player stats. We got Panarin, 99 points. Patty Kane, 97 points. Zibanejad, 97 points. We got Adam Fox, 94. Tarasenko, 72. Kreider, 67. Laffy Taffy. Trocheck just wasn't the greatest fit on that second line. So definitely an area they can upgrade. And honestly, I'm going to make that change myself because I don't think he's playing that great. Trocheck. It was nice knowing you, Trocheck, but I'm going to put Heidel there. And how do we want to do this? We can do something like that. Laffy Taffy could even play. Can either of these guys play center? No, I don't think so. 75 face-off. I mean, Kreider can play center, and we can bring Laffy Taffy up, and then have Heidel play there. Trocheck can play center with 87 face-offs. Capo Caco can even probably come up. No, we'll keep him down there. Okay, I like where we're going with this. I like where we're going with this. But round number one, are we gonna get first round upset? That's kind of how it goes. Columbus is normally the best at doing that. We'll go through it pretty quickly. 1-0, 2-0 for the Rangers. Make that 3-0 for the Rangers. Great start. And that's going to be a sweep in round number one as we come to dominate. Everyone's kind of firing on all cylinders there. I like to see that. Round two, who do we got? We got the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's go to game 4 again. They won in 7 games in their first series, extending our win streak to 5 games. Make it 6, 7 in a row in the playoffs. Can we go back-to-back sweeps? Unfortunately, lose game number 4. Game number 5, we take it in overtime, and we are headed all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and that means that the first-round pick will be traded from the Chicago Blackhawks to a first-round pick, or the second-round pick to a first-round pick. Sorry for the explanation there. That was pretty bad, but that was okay. Let's keep it going. And Washington in round number 3, they are 8-5. We are 8-1. Let's see what we got here. Okay, down 2-1 in the series. First time we've seen a deficit in the series. Down 3-1. So we need to rally off 3 straight games. We're gonna make the Stanley Cup Finals. Holy, what a game. Patty Kane scores 2 goals in the first period. Tarasenko and Zibanejad. The big boys are firing. Panarin also gets in on the scoring. And Tyler Mott. So all of the additions for the New York Rangers get a goal there as the dog's chewing something below me, but that's completely okay. Let's keep it rolling. Game number 6 in Washington. If we can get to game number 7, anything can happen. First period, there we go. Chris Kreider and Tyler Mott once again. Second period, oh man. Nick Dowd scores 2 goals. Oh, that's a buzzkill, but it's okay. Oh my god, Dylan Strome, 3-2, penalty kill, Ovechkin. Oh my god. But there you go, Jacob Trouba, 1 goal. That's all we need. Kuzi, Shesterkin, what's going on, buddy? We need a goal on this power play. We need a goal. And Nick Backstrom scores as Shesterkin gives up 4 goals in game 6. Period number 3, elimination game as the Rangers fall to the Washington Capitals. That's a tough one. Who's going to win the Stanley Cup? We might as well go and check. Hopefully it's Washington since they just embarrassed us. Right now, there it is. Yeah, Washington Capitals are Stanley Cup champions, which, I mean, they might not even make the playoffs in real life. Adam Fox leads the way with 22 points. If we go into player stats, see how everyone else did. Patty Kane, 21 points. We got Panarin, 18. Zibanejad, 15. Tarasenko, 11. Kreider. So Laffy Taffy playing up there played pretty well. Vinny Trocheck, not very efficient, but that's okay. Tyler Mott, -4. 3 goals, though. 3 goals. I think we saw all of them in the simulation. But that is going to do it this video. Let me know what you think the Rangers are going to do this year. Are they winning the Cup? Are they first round it, second round it, third round it? Let me know down in the comments below. And thank you very much. Sorry, Chicago fans. Patrick Kane gave you an amazing run. But it's over and it's time to rebuild. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And see ya!